Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you are feeling well. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel and watch complete video till end for supporting me. So let's start today information. These are some updates on Iraq and Iraqi dinar.
Do they have to RV to make the budget work? If you take what the Prime Minister told us about the dropping of the zeros, in an April 2023 article, we can see that taking the 1320 rate and dropping the 3 zeros makes it $1.32. If we take the 6.5 billion dinars allocated for the new pipeline construction, it is actually about $4.9 billion. If we divide 6, 5 quarters point 9, we get 1.32. Is this a coincidence? Can you see now why I am so excited? Wow. WOW1 wow. Many believe it is not coincidental, and so I agree. Do they need the change in rate to build the pipeline? What about the other projects too, like the 7 new refineries? If it does, they will have to get their act in gear real soon, as they also told us they plan to begin this new pipeline now, not in 2025. It's not hundreds, it's not thousands, it's tens of thousands of them. They are everywhere that an Iraqi citizen can walk to. They are at their hookahs, mosques, bearer shops, street, banks, corners, they're everywhere. There's going to be a massive rush going into the banks. What happens now that the auctions are soon to be over? What does this mean for the dinar holders out there, Cap? It means monetary policy is changing after 20 years to reflect the economic changes in Iraq. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I know they're working on the exchange rate from here to the 8th of July. We will have some good news, I hope. $4.9 billion for a pipeline in the budget. Didn't you say it was 6.5 billion dinars? Yeah. And you're saying it equals $4.9 billion? Yeah, they told the world. 0.6.5 billion IQDs is equivalent to $4.9 billion. 0.6.5 divided by 4.9, it comes out to 1.32 or 76 cents. You don't have to think anymore after this. That's billions to billions, not trillions to millions. That's a rate change. You're telling the world this. Not much news overnight, but I do not take that as a bad thing. There are interesting things happening in Iraq. Things are definitely pointing to something sooner rather than later. We are looking for the development road project to eliminate the IMF's concerns over revenue outside of the oil industry and increase Iraq's GDP to the point of increasing the currency's value against the dollar, as we have seen happen with the Mexican peso against the USD. Iraq is working towards the goals of the IMF. Iraq is preparing to establish a project that will change the oil map. Will it affect energy producers? If you change the oil map, you change the exchange rate, the value of the currency of Iraq. Quote, Iraq's financial budget for the current year included the new pipeline project at an amount estimated at approximately 6.5 billion Iraqi dinars, $4.9 billion. I don't need to go any further than that. Point 1.32 is what the citizens of Iraq are potentially in a position to receive. This article proves that there's a different rate in the budget. Iraq is preparing to establish a project that will change the oil map. Will it affect energy producers? Quote, included the project of this new pipeline with an estimated amount of 6.5 billion dinars or $4.9 billion. Think about what they just said. 6.5 billion Iraqi dinar equates to $4.9 billion. It is like saying the dinar is worth 1.32 to 76 cents. That to me will be considered a rear. Iraq is preparing to establish a project that will change the oil map. Will it affect energy producers? Quote, Iraq's budget for the current year 2024 allocated an amount of up to $4.9 billion to establish a pipeline extending from Basra in the far south of Iraq on the waters of the Gulf, to the city of Hadida, located in the far west of Iraq within the Anbar Governorate. The spokesperson for the Patriotic Union of Kurdistan Parliamentary Bloc, Suzanne Mansur, said on Wednesday that legislating the oil and gas law would be sufficient to resolve the disputes and outstanding issues between Baghdad and Erbil. Mansur said in an interview with the Maluma agency that the oil and gas issue has been stuck between Baghdad and Erbil for many years, noting that recourse to the constitution lies in legislating the oil and gas law. She added, the draft oil and gas law is still with the government and we are waiting for the law to be enacted in the House of Representatives, noting that approving the law would regulate the relationship between Baghdad, Erbil, and the oil-producing provinces. She continued, there is a committee formed by both sides in Baghdad and Erbil to solve all problems, including the oil and gas law. Amid mounting pressure to disband the international coalition against ISIS in Iraq and withdraw forces from that country, the United States and its partners must continue to strive to establish good relations with Baghdad. But this time in light of reducing their presence in Iraq and increasing regional cooperation.